Ladies and gentlemen, today, I want to talk to you about something truly powerful, something that can change a million lives, including your own. It's not about money, fame, or even talent. No, what I'm talking about is the simple, yet profound, power of words. Certainly, here's an extended version of the first keynote, about the power of words, in an educational style. I want you to really understand something today, something that's often overlooked but is truly one of the most powerful forces in the world, the power of words. Words are not just sounds or symbols we use to communicate, they are the building blocks of our reality. The words you speak today shape your mindset, influence those around you, and ultimately determine the course of your life. When you realize the potential of your words, you understand that they are not trivial but are in fact mighty tools capable of creating or destroying. Think about it. Every great leader, every inspiring speaker, every person who has ever made a significant impact on the world, has harnessed the power of words. They knew that their words could motivate people to rise above their circumstances, challenge injustices, and pursue dreams that once seemed impossible. Words can uplift someone who is feeling defeated, giving them hope and a new perspective. They can also serve as a mirror, reflecting the best version of someone's potential. When you speak words of encouragement and affirmation, you're planting seeds of confidence in others' hearts, seeds that can grow into a future filled with possibility and success. But, ladies and gentlemen, the flip side is just as true. Words can be destructive. They can break down a person's spirit, sow seeds of doubt and fear, and create barriers that hinder growth. Think about how many times harsh words, criticism, or negativity have affected you. Those words linger, influence your thoughts, and sometimes even shape your self-image. That's the power of words. They can build or destroy, uplift or tear down. That's why it's crucial to understand that with every word you speak, you are wielding a tool with immense power. Whether you realize it or not, your words have the potential to influence lives around you, to spark change, or to cause damage. This is why it's so important to be intentional about what you say. When you speak with purpose, with kindness, with positivity, you're choosing to be a catalyst for good. You're consciously deciding to use your words to inspire, to motivate, and to bring about positive change. It's about understanding that your words are not just fleeting sounds but are lasting impressions that can stay with someone forever. A single kind word can turn someone's entire day around. A sincere compliment can boost someone's confidence and help them see their worth. Conversely, careless words can haunt someone, planting doubts and fears that hinder their progress. Understanding the power of words means recognizing your responsibility. When you speak, you're not just communicating information, you're shaping perceptions, influencing emotions, and potentially altering futures. It's a responsibility that should never be taken lightly. Every word you utter carries weight, and that weight can be used to elevate or to diminish. So, it's vital to choose your words wisely, to speak with integrity, and to always aim to build up rather than tear down. The truth is, the words you use today can resonate far beyond your immediate circle. They can spread through your community, your workplace, your family, and even the world. When you realize this, you understand that your words are like ripples in a pond, each one spreading outward, touching lives in ways you may never fully see or understand. That's the incredible potential of your words. They can create waves of change, inspiration, and hope that reach far beyond what you might imagine. So, I want you to remember this: never underestimate the power of your words. They are not just sounds, they are transformative forces. When used wisely, they can build bridges, open doors, and inspire others to become the best versions of themselves. Your words have the power to change lives, perhaps even a million of them, and that is a gift and a responsibility that you should cherish and wield with care. Certainly, here's an extended version of the second keynote, about responsibility and influence, in an educational style. I want to emphasize something that often goes unnoticed but is absolutely fundamental: the responsibility that comes with the power of words. When I say this, I am not just talking about casual conversations or everyday talk. I'm talking about realizing that every word you speak, every message you send, and every statement you make carries weight. It has the potential to influence, inspire, or even change the course of someone's life. That's a heavy responsibility, but it's also an empowering one. When you understand that your words are impactful, you start to see yourself not just as a speaker but as a catalyst for transformation. Think about the influence you have over the people around you, your family, friends, colleagues, even strangers. Each interaction is an opportunity to make a positive difference. When you speak words of encouragement to a friend who is feeling down, you're not just offering empty praise, you're giving them a lifeline. When you tell someone they are capable of more than they believe, you're planting a seed of confidence that can grow into a mighty tree. Your words can lift spirits, motivate action, and ignite hope. But the opposite is also true. Words of criticism, negativity, or doubt can crush someone's dreams or diminish their self-esteem. That's why it's so important to take this responsibility seriously. Real influence comes with the understanding that words don't just vanish after they are spoken. They linger. They settle into the minds and hearts of those who hear them. A kind word, spoken sincerely, can echo in someone's life for years. It can become a cornerstone of their confidence or a reminder of their worth. Conversely, careless or harsh words can leave scars, wounds that may take a long time to heal. Recognizing this, you should approach every conversation with mindfulness, knowing that your words are powerful tools that can either build up or tear down. This responsibility extends beyond individual interactions. It's about the broader impact you have on society. Your words contribute to the culture you create around you. Are you speaking words of unity, respect, and love? Or are you perpetuating negativity, division, and hostility? Every choice of words shapes the environment you're part of. When you use your voice to promote understanding, compassion, and positivity, you influence others to do the same. You become a beacon of hope and a source of strength for those seeking guidance. Moreover, embracing this responsibility means recognizing that influence is not just about what you say but also about what you stand for. It's about integrity, being truthful, authentic, and consistent in your words and actions. People are inspired not just by words but by the conviction behind them. When your words align with your actions, you become a powerful force for good. Your influence then extends beyond the immediate moment, inspiring change that can ripple through generations. Understanding your influence also means being mindful of the legacy you leave behind. Every word you speak contributes to your reputation and the impact you have on others. When you choose to speak with kindness, wisdom, and purpose, you're building a legacy of positivity that can inspire others long after you're gone. You're demonstrating that words are not merely sounds but are vessels of your values, your hopes, and your dreams for a better world. So, I urge you to take this responsibility seriously. Recognize that your words are among your most valuable assets. Use them with intention, with love, and with the understanding that they have the power to shape lives, your own and those of others. When you do, you become a true influencer, a person who understands the sacred responsibility of words and uses that power to uplift, to inspire, and to bring about meaningful change. Absolutely. Here is an extended version of the third keynote, about the importance of kindness and compassion, in an educational style. I want to draw your attention to a fundamental truth that often gets overlooked in our fast-paced world: the profound importance of kindness and compassion. These qualities are not just nice-to-have traits, they are essential for building a harmonious and supportive society. When you approach others with genuine kindness and heartfelt compassion, you are doing more than just being polite. You are actively creating a ripple effect of positivity that can transform lives. Kindness is a simple act, but its impact can be extraordinary, capable of mending broken spirits, fostering understanding, and bridging divides that seem insurmountable. In a world filled with challenges, misunderstandings, and conflicts, kindness acts as a universal language that everyone can understand. It transcends barriers of language, culture, and background. When you choose to be kind, you acknowledge the inherent worth and dignity of every individual, regardless of their circumstances or differences. Compassion takes this a step further. It involves truly understanding and empathizing with the struggles of others. When you listen with an open heart and respond with genuine concern, you are offering a gift that no material possession can match. This kindness and compassion are acts of strength, not weakness. They require courage to be vulnerable and authentic in a world that often encourages indifference. Think about how a simple act of kindness can brighten someone's day. A kind word, a helping hand, a genuine smile. These small gestures can have a profound effect on someone who might be feeling invisible or overwhelmed. Sometimes, all it takes is a moment of compassion to remind someone that they are not alone, that their feelings matter and that someone cares. When you extend kindness to others, you are creating an environment of trust and safety, where people feel valued and understood. This, in turn, encourages more kindness and compassion to flourish, creating a cycle of positivity that can uplift entire communities. Furthermore, kindness and compassion are powerful tools for breaking down prejudices and stereotypes. When you approach others with an open mind and heart, you challenge misconceptions and foster empathy. You learn to see the world through their eyes, understanding their experiences and struggles. This helps to build bridges of connection and mutual respect, even among individuals who may seem different or distant. As a result, you contribute to a more inclusive and caring society, one where differences are celebrated rather than feared. It's also important to recognize that kindness begins with yourself. Self-compassion is vital because you cannot pour from an empty cup. When you treat yourself with kindness and understanding, you build resilience and inner strength. This self-awareness allows you to extend genuine compassion to others, without condition or expectation. It's about acknowledging your own humanity and imperfections, which makes it easier to embrace the imperfections of others. By practicing self-kindness, you cultivate a mindset of love and acceptance that naturally extends outward, inspiring others to do the same. In the end, kindness and compassion are acts of true strength. They require vulnerability, patience, and a willingness to see beyond oneself. They are the threads that weave the fabric of a compassionate society. When you choose to act with kindness, you participate in something far greater than yourself. You become part of a movement to heal wounds, bridge gaps, and inspire hope. Your actions, no matter how small, have the power to ripple outward and create a world where understanding, empathy, and love are the guiding principles. It's a timeless truth that in giving kindness, you often receive it tenfold in return, and in doing so, you help shape a future rooted in compassion and humanity.